Got a sight review, option 6 sight from Trophy Taker coming up. So I've got in front of me here an option 6 sight from Trophy Taker, and I've already opened this package obviously, but we're going to see what all comes inside. This is a left-handed sight. I do have a right-handed sight ordered for myself, as I'm going to be doing some testing on that on the bow. But you know, so they're giving you some Allen wrenches. You've got a sight light, a bracket for a quiver, some additional screws, probably based off of what type of bow you're putting it on, in the bracket. Giving you some pre-made sight tapes. Most of these do have a chart. Yep, this one's got a chart, so that way once you sight in, it's going to help you figure out which one, which tape is appropriate for you. This sight is very interesting to me. It came out actually at ATA 2015, and I like the sight. It feels good. It's clean. It looks like it's built very well. The thing that set me off about the sight is it is a pricey sight. Being here in the West, the driver style sight is very attractive, and this being an option 6 on the standard housing, the nice thing about this sight is you basically have 2 sights in one. If you want to go out and shoot a 3D tournament and run a slider sight all tournament with just that single pin, you know, you can do so and just use a sight tape in that one floater pin. If you're out in the field hunting and you're on a still hunting or a spot and stock situation where you don't exactly know the distance of where the shot's going to present itself, and you have your fixed pins in place for that. This sight, I wasn't sure how this opening of the housing was going to feel, and it really feels clean. It's quiet. It's got a rubber gasket around here, so it's quiet. I wouldn't say this sight is overly heavy. I'll weigh it and see where we're at exactly, but they have a all US made version, which I believe is their premium sight, and then they have their imported parts, their sight with some imported parts. It's a little less expensive. You're still looking $350, $375 plus on the starter sight. The premium one, I believe, is upwards of $100 more. They do have an option 8. You can customize these. The sight that I ordered for myself just has 4 fixed pins, and then I'm going to have my 5th pin as the floater. So that's how I ordered mine, to play with it, to test it. You do have 3rd axis adjustability. You have 2nd axis adjustability back here. The 3rd in the level itself, so you can pivot that level. So one of the things that got me really curious on this sight was 3rd axis. Knowing that your bow takes torque once you draw the bow back, and the cables take the load, and it slightly pivots in your hand, and you do see it reflects your sight. And having 2 pins, one set of pins in front of the other, when you draw back and it takes that torque, you're going to have your pins offset now. So this sight does take that into account. They do have an adjustment on the back of the floater pin where you can run that in and out. So, you know, really what you're going to have to do is, once you get 3rd axis set and you draw your bow back, you're going to see if you have one line of pins and then the other pin slightly off to the side. And in doing so, you're just going to have to match that front pin to your fixed pin, so that way they're all in the same plane. Like I said, this sight is really clean. It's the machining, and it's a really clean looking, nice sight. It is super high end for bow hunters in the West that want to have one sight, as opposed to buying a target sight for $250 to $400 and then having another sight for $200 to $400. You can achieve it in one sight. Like I said, I have not shot this sight on my bow. The pins do look like they're a little bit better than some of the less expensive pins, some of the cheaper pins where they're complete. The fiber's completely encased. These ones all have they look a little beefy. They're not, like I said, they're not as beefy as some of the other ones on the market, but they are definitely good. With that though, sometimes it has a little bit of a fatter look to each pin, so it covers up a little bit more of your target. But I would take that over a cheap dinky fiber with a little that doesn't have any protection any day. So I like that in a sight. Like I said, the adjustment on this sight is very smooth. I mean, it's super silky smooth. I am of the opinion I like to center my peep on my housing, so that option 8 sight, even though you can get more distance out of that floater pin, is less attractive to me because I like to be able to center that housing on my peep at all distances. So I ordered on the standard housing. I'm going to play with it. Like I said, I'll try to do some videos in the field when I'm actually shooting it once I've gotten many arrows through it, and I can develop an opinion as to, you know, some other issues that I may or may not like. But as far as a top-notch, high-end sight on the market, the option 6, option 8 from Trophy Taker, you know, it's a sexy-looking sight, and I'm gonna try it out. Like I said, I've tried out some spot hogs this year. Black golds are something I've been hunting with in the past, and also the Excel, which I'm also going to do a sight review on, the new Excel AccuTouch. But this one is definitely going to get some arrows on my bow, you know, looking through this sight, because it has a ton of awesome features that I can't wait to try out. So look for more info on this sight once I actually get it on my bow and get it tried out. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe. Also check out the Championship Bow Hunting podcast, as we do have 2 podcasts every week, every Monday and Friday, and we update everything bow hunting, talking about products, talking about hunting tips and tactics. So have a great day.